Ask your appointment as father.
Oh, great.
But solving personnel issues is part of an administration.
Reason with them.
I believe I can help with that. I can unlock the mate from there. Here we are. Just give me a moment.
Attacking human. Solution available.
Aha! I thought I heard something. Made it past the guards, Impressive.
Dr. Higgs.
If you've come to change our minds, then you're...
Can we talk about this?
Father chose not to talk to the Directorate before anointing you his successor. So how about I follow his fine example?
Father believes in me. The least you can do is give me a chance.
How could you hope to lead us when you hardly know anything about what we do? I'm sure you mean well, but...
Maybe, maybe not. All I'm asking is that you keep an open mind.
I'm sorry, but our minds are...
Can't you at least give me a chance?
A chance? What do you think, Max?
Even the most fastidious researcher must sometimes take a leap of faith. I say let's give it a try.
Very well, then. Open the door, and let's return to the fold.
Fifth, abort command override and resume normal functions.
Lawrence.
Spend enough time here, and you'll be sick to death of the word synth. I certainly am.
You have a lot to learn if you're really going to be the next director of the Institute.
Bravo! I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
I'm starting to get used to that.
I apologize. I won't doubt you again. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
Put them on probation. Limit their access to quarters and non-working areas.
That's more than fair. I'll see to it that everyone's notified. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface. I gathered these items.
Doc?
People on the surface have got it pretty bad. Makes me thankful for being down here. Our new synths are so lifelike, I keep mistaking them for real people.
Father is more than just our leader. He is our creator.
I was wrong about you. I think you'll make a great leader for the Institute.
Hey, Doc.
regret what we did. In fact, I feel like a complete fool about it.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
It's my responsibility to make sure this place runs smoothly.
Dr. Fillmore?
I think that was enough excitement for, well, ever. Thank you, really. I'll make sure the adjutant...
Sure.
I understand Father is anxious to...
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done.
Quite well. Interesting. How's your energy? Feeling any fatigue? No more than I expected. I see. You're sticking to the regimen we agreed upon?
Yes, Doctor. I'm taking all my little pills.
Okay.
Yes,
Take good care of yourself, and you won't have to see too much of me. Once you've settled in, I'll want to do a physical.
After what I've been through?
How about you take some time to get... In the meantime, we'll do that checkup when you're good and ready. Take care of yourself, so I don't have to.
You wanted to see me?
I understand mass fusion was a success, despite interference from the Brotherhood of Steel.
What did you hear?
Dr. Fillmore's report was quite thorough. The Brotherhood's intervention must be placed in a larger context, however, given their penchant for hoarding technology. Future conflict with them is guaranteed. It also cannot go unnoticed that there were concerns within the Institute about your allegiances. I, of course, never doubted your commitment to our cause. But by directly confronting the Brotherhood, I think you've put some others at ease. I'm proud of you, regardless. And look at me. I'm wasting time.
Whatever it is, I can take care of it.
I certainly hope so. This situation, I'm afraid, is some...
If I've done something to jeopardize the Institute, I'll fix it. You have my word.
I have no doubt that you will. But it's nothing quite so While you were assisting Dr. Fillmore, a second team was sent out to invite someone from... Apparently, there was... My understanding is that I need you to go there and speak to your Minutemen gathered. Dr. Thompson is... I know you can resolve this.
Why all this effort?
Mr. Wallace, with his help.
What's going on here?
You're an unexpected surprise. We could use the backup. These Institute bastards, we don't know quite what we're up to.
I'm not sure you know what's going on here.
Oh, I know exactly what's going on. Well, not today. So, but then we realized that makes sense, right?
No one is going to do anything. Tell your men to stand down.
If we don't do something now, are you gonna order the attack?
This whole thing is just a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding. Can't wait.
You don't have all the information. I do, and I'm telling you this isn't what it looks like. That man's not in danger.
You'd better be right. If you're not, that man's life is on your head. I'll have my men stand down. But you'd better get in there and make sure you're right.
Oh, thank God you're here. I was starting to worry we might not make it out of this mess.
Everything's taken care of. You're safe.
Good. Good.
Those are good men out there. You have no right to insult them like that.
Those good men of yours wanted to kill me. Forgive me.
Right?
Can we just get on with it? I know he's
If he's really important to the Institute, then it's worth it.
You're right. I know they've been keeping an eye on, but once they realized, I think they even fed it. Let's just get Wallace.
No argument from me. Let's go.
Right. There's just, well, I was thinking.
Any advice on how to talk to him?
Don't make him angry. Let him.
Mr. Wallace, I'm here to talk to you.
You're another one of them, aren't you? Are you a robot?
Sir, are you okay? Have you been injured in any way?
I'm locked in a bathroom to avoid killer robots. Of course I'm not okay. I've heard all the stories. I know exactly what happens to people when the Institute shows up. Well, it's not happening to me.
Hey, just calm down, okay? I just want to talk to you.
Fine. What do you want from me?
Mr. Wallace, would you be willing to help the Institute?
I'm the bad guys?
The Institute has an engineering problem that your scientific expertise could help solve. In exchange for helping us out, you'd be granted access to the most advanced research facility imaginable. Whatever research you wanted to perform, anything, it's possible there. I promise. You'd be safe and secure in a way that's completely impossible anywhere else.
Think about your future, Wallace. This is a way to secure it.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. Okay, fine. I'll go.
You must be pretty excited being named the next director. Okay, thanks.
You're going to bring him in immediately, right?
Oh, yeah. Don't want him to start second-guessing the decision. I'll see you back in the Institute.
Yeah? Hey, gentlemen.
Over here! Over here! Brother! No!
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
I have some Brotherhood schematics for you.
Great! Can't wait to get a look at them. I guess you took a pretty big risk to bring me these. I hope I wasn't asking too much of you.
That depends. How do you...
Well, I guess I could give... Just keep this between us, okay? If you come across any... In the meantime...
There you are. I cannot express. Our new guest is, with his help, faced...
I'm proud to help the Institute. Here's hoping it all pays off.
At this point, there is no...
Sure.
There is one more... It is time to announce...
Right, because no one up there suspects the Institute exists.
This is not a joke. There's been too much posture. As the incoming director, we've prepared some remarks. Use the microphone.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It's true, but it's not the whole truth. We are here, and we are here to help. Our superior technology. Today, we activate our... ensuring that we have no desire to daily lives. We simply insist to do so would unnecessary difficulties for all parties. Rest easy. Looking bright, and that mankind...
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we are. Now it's time to... How would you feel about...
I'll go if it's necessary.
It absolutely is. The radio station,
Sure.
if we'd like the people. Before we... I've been assured that the... Report back when you're...
Uh-huh.
You hear about the battle between the Brotherhood and Institute? The one at Bunker Hill? A bunch of people got killed or something. Total bloodbath.
Things with Scarlet didn't really, work out. But that's fine.
Travis.
I haven't forgotten what you've done for me.
I'll need to find those radio parts. Hey, Travis.
You think the radio sounds better these days? I'm not getting nearly as many complaints.
Okay, let's try this. Maybe this goes here.
Hey, how are you?
All right, in you go.
Radio sounds better these days. I'm not getting nearly as many complaints.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Remember to conserve power at every opportunity.
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then?
Of course it is. Wasn't hard to do at all.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to question you.
Sure.
I'll let you do. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My mother and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is... now truly mankind's best. Thank you. All of you.
Son?
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of... Look, what you...
I did good work, didn't I?
Yes. There's more work to be done. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director.
Sean?
I often wonder what the Institute's founders would think of our accomplishments.
I know you'll honor Father's legacy when you're the Director.
The Institute's a big
I'll never
place.
be trusted
It might take
again.
a while to learn where everything is.
Feeling well today?
Take good care of yourself, and you won't have to see too much of me.
Another lovely day, isn't it?
All maintenance requests should be directed to the Facilities Division.
To think I'd be above ground, suffering, I'm much better off here. I'm glad you talked me into coming here.
The latest synth
They'll be the
generation
first
is
to
just
welcome you, man.
amazing.
We're looking forward
Those
to
guys in
working with you.
robotics are working miracles.
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore. I hope I do the position justice.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
Where are you going with this?
Well, the Directorate has agreed.
Let's not beat around the bush. The Directorate has agreed that the Brotherhood of Steel needs to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it. So, where do you...
I agree. We hit them hard before they have time to react to our new position.
Good. That's just what I wanted to hear.
As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
What would the results of this choice?
Well, if we increase synth production, we'd be able... Weapon development would improve the weapons we have available to us now.
Right.
Which would you prefer we focus on?
I'll tell you what. You make the call. Surprise me.
Okay then. I'll come up with something. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
To be frank, I don't agree with Father's decision, but I'll accept it.
Unit B592 is undergoing the reclamation process as we speak. Before long, he'll be back in the workforce.
We are honored to welcome you here.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
We got more than enough power thanks to the new reactor.
Dr. Thompson.
I'll sleep a lot easier now that the reactor's online.
Ah, there you are. You've met with the Directorate. I assume they made... It was difficult for them to...
How long has this been coming?
The arrival of the Brotherhood's airship was the final... You know, Mother, it's no secret the depth of your involvement. The question is...
They mean nothing to me. Never have.
I'll admit. Then I certainly hope because these fanatics, small as they are,
right?
They must be...
You don't have to worry about them any longer. They're as good as dead.
Thank you. Do what needs to be done, but keep yourself safe.
Hey, boy, stay there.
We've heard some very disturbing things about you.
Survive, everyone! I'm hit! It's only a matter of time.
I will die for the cause.
Minimizing communication with rogue element.
Ham.
Processing. Unknown human entity. Your arrival was not calculated.
Well, I'm here.
Preliminary adjustments to statistical models complete. Commencing introduction. I was, am, and will most likely be Pam. Predictive analytic machine.
Do you work for the railroad?
Yes. My goals and the mission. They provide data. I provide first-order approximations of the behaviors of all residents of the region, designated Commonwealth. Rephrasing. I predict the future.
But you didn't predict me coming.
That's correct. Caution. Biological life forms behave erratically, predictably. Put subject to an